Hello, and welcome to Deep Dive, a platform generated with Google Notebook LM to discuss the world of mouse models and their importance in research, support, and discovery. And now to Deep Dive.
Today, we're doing a deep dive specifically into the mouse biology program, the MBP. So today, we're unpacking the key achievements, the strategic moves, and, well, the adaptations made over this past year.
It's definitely been a significant year. When you look at the sheer volume, the quantitative impact, what really stands out? What do those numbers tell us?
That's a great starting point. Take the divisional laboratory operations. They delivered 45,218 services. That's huge.
45,000, wow.
Yeah. They supported 368 investigators from 253 institutions globally, 25 countries involved.
And quite a few right here at UC Davis too, right?
Exactly. 50 UC Davis researchers benefited directly. And a key achievement.
Absolutely. And that work needs robust support on the ground. How did the Vivaria and Veterinary Care Division fare?
They managed an incredible scale, over 145,000 services provided. We're talking about managing nearly 72,000 mice, 71,872 to be exact, across 648 colonies in 4 different Vivaria.
And maintaining that infrastructure is always a challenge.
It is, but what's impressive is that due to really proactive maintenance, there were no significant infrastructure failures. That speaks volumes about their commitment to, well, ensuring research continuity.
Definitely. What about phenotyping and analytics?
Also very active. The Division of Phenotyping and Analytics performed around 38,000 tests. This was on about 4,350 mice for 19 different research scientists.
And that included external partners too.
Yes, 12 from UC Davis, but also 3 startup companies, which is great for fostering innovation. They also established new PDX and CDA models. Those are patient-derived xenograft and cell-derived allograft models, really vital for translational research, and launched the Integrative Phenotyping Core, the IPC, a big step for comprehensive data analysis.
Beyond the direct services, the scientific output itself is remarkable. MBP contributed to 199 peer-reviewed publications.
199, yeah. And MBP staff were co-authors on 14 of those.
Which highlights their direct scientific involvement. We saw contributions like Dr. Kristen Grimsrud's NIH K01 research.
A major grant, yes.
And Dr. Lanu and Kent Lloyd's work on molecular phenotyping. Really critical work.
It really is. Now, shifting gears a bit, let's talk financials, because there's a significant story here. MBP saw a major turnaround this year. Income jumped 36% to over $3.4 million.
36% increase. That's substantial.
It is. And at the same time, expenses actually decreased slightly by 3%. The bottom line, a net gain of $463,837, which made a real dent in the accumulated deficit.
So how did they manage that? Increasing services, creating new models, and improving the financial picture, that requires some strategic maneuvering.
Absolutely. It was the result of, well, some concerted and sometimes difficult decisions focused on operational efficiency.
And internal processes.
The Division of Repository and Project Management. They rolled out consolidated billing, created a dedicated specialty project division, improved biorepository processes, basically making things run smoother. They handled 452 projects and over 8,000 email tickets efficiently.
That's impressive volume. What about the IT side?
Information Services installed a new backup system, a huge boost for data reliability and disaster recovery. And their help desk maintained a 91% resolution rate.
That's quite high, especially considering the pressures.
Exactly. They did this even with 2 unfilled programmer positions due to the hiring freeze.
It sounds like a lot went right, but were there significant challenges they had to navigate?
Oh, absolutely. No year is without its hurdles.
Yeah.
The ongoing issues with the Aggie Enterprise Financial System, for example, made it difficult to get precise financial data. But the Vivarium staff really stepped up. They excelled in animal care, client support, even taking on more direct client interaction themselves.
Adapting on the fly.
Pretty much.
So with all this activity, the successes, the adaptations, how is MBP communicating this out to everyone, to users, to stakeholders?
They've really enhanced their engagement strategy, an updated social media approach, for instance. Plus, they piloted Google Ads, which significantly boosted website traffic. We saw over 2,000 unique users, spending an average of 55 minutes on the site. That's real engagement.
75 minutes is a long time online.
It really shows interest. And of course, our expanded podcast series continues to reach people, both current users and potential new ones, across those 25 countries.
So the takeaway for you listening, it's a story of strong performance, adaptability, and MBP proving its essential role, and they're looking ahead.
Definitely. Focusing on big grant renewals.
And exploring really cutting-edge stuff, novel alternative methodologies.
And that AAV gene editing, that keeps them right at the forefront.
So here's something to think about. Given this resilience and forward thinking we've seen over the last year, how will MBP leverage the strategic foresight to navigate whatever comes next, shifts in funding, new research trends, and really solidify its place as a global leader? Something for you to ponder.
Thank you for listening to Deep Dive. For more information about the Mouse Biology program, visit mousebiology.org. That's one word, mousebiology.org.